everybody. Welcome to our Facebook Live. Today is Monday, so it is the recovery support group. So welcome to our Facebook online recovery support group, supported by the Sandhills Opioid Outreach Consortium. This is a forum where people in recovery can come together. We also encourage and support individuals in their recovery journey by sharing our own experience, strength, and hope. Our meetings consist of daily readings, meditations, devotionals, and open discussions. We only ask that when sharing, you adhere to the rules and guidelines of the page. All recovery paths are welcome, and please feel free to share and leave your comments, and we will talk about anything you want to talk about. But I picked the topic grateful, thankful, blessed, and also to talk about helping others and the benefit of helping others. So let's see. Anyway, so my name is Kelly Kirk, and I am a peer support specialist in Richmond County, North Carolina. And so we do this online Facebook Live to bring support to the community, especially with the COVID-19 virus. There's not a lot of places that are open for like support groups or meetings, in-person meetings. So we wanted to provide a way for people to come and interact. And so that's why we're doing this. But so today I wanted to talk about grateful, thankful, and blessed. And this is a phrase that you see everywhere. People put it on their Facebook profile picture. I'm guilty of that too. But you see it on bumper stickers. Hey, Shay. You see it everywhere. Hey, Shay. I'm glad you could join us. Long time no see. So anyway, being grateful. You know, people throw that around a lot. But so I looked up the definitions, and it says grateful: warmly or deeply appreciative of kindness or benefits received. Thankful. That's another word for grateful. I am grateful to you for your help, as an example. Expressing or actuated by gratitude. A grateful letter. Pleasing to the mind or senses. Agreeable or welcome. Refreshing. Those are other words for grateful and the definition of grateful. To be warmly or deeply appreciative of kindness or benefits received. So in recovery, I think for me, being grateful and thankful and blessed are really important because they help keep me grounded. What's up, Shay? They help keep me grounded. And, you know, because when you're in active addiction, you're very selfish and self-centered, and not that you're trying to be, you know, malicious about it, but you just are, because you have to make sure that you're making sure you're getting your substances. You got to do what you got to do. You got to hustle. You got to, you know, whatever you got to do to get your stuff. And when you make that a lifestyle, you get away from being grateful and thinking about the things you do have, or even just taking the time to sit back and take a breath and just think about your life. I mean, you can't do that when you're in active addiction because you're always, you know, focused on your goal of getting more drugs, you know, and it's like you don't really get time to just sit back and reflect, because the addiction keeps your mind busy thinking about the addiction, you know, and you don't get time to think like a normal person. So when you start getting into recovery, you know, you really have to, on purpose, put positive things into your mind's eye and make sure you're focusing on good stuff and not just focusing on the fact that, oh my God, you know, I stopped using drugs now and this sucks, I'm bored, you know, look at all the damage I've done. Look at, nobody trusts me. It's really easy to get negged out when you're in early recovery, or all the time. I mean, there's so much bad stuff in the world. It's really easy to focus on those things that are bad or negative, or focus on things that we don't have that we want, rather than being grateful for the things that we do have. So being warmly or deeply appreciative of kindness or benefits received. So for me, that means being grateful for the little things, like I bought some of those My Pillows, the My Pillow guy. I finally broke down and bought some of these pillows. I got them like for Christmas a couple years ago. I asked for them for Christmas. And I freaking love these pillows. They're awesome. It's like high density foam, but they tear it into little pieces and put it in a pillowcase. And so, you can smush it and you can make it just perfect. And they're so soft and they're machine washable, and it's totally worth the money. So I'm like really grateful for my pillows. So it's just like for me, it's like naming little things in my life that I'm grateful for that makes my life worth living. When I focus on purpose on the things I'm grateful for, like some other things would be my relationship with my kids is really good, my relationship with my father. When we decide to look at the good, the bad things kind of fade into the background and they're not so in the forefront anymore. If we're focused on the things we're grateful for. And if you find yourself in a bad mood, or you're mad or having these negative emotions, if you on purpose think about 3 things that you're grateful for, I guarantee you it'll turn your mood around. You cannot be mad and grateful at the same time. So being grateful is a really good way to like redirect negativity. So grateful is a big part of recovery. So the next one is thankful. And I think that like goes hand in hand with being grateful, but it's still a little bit different. So the definition is someone feeling or showing gratitude. When you are pleased and grateful for what you have, this is an example of a time when you are thankful, feeling or expressing thanks. So I guess the difference is grateful is being appreciative, and then thankful is when you are being appreciative or pleased. It says the definition of thankful is someone feeling or showing gratitude. So that might be like, that sounds like an action word to me. Like when we give thanks. Me too, Shay. No, seriously. Yeah. Just think how it would be if we didn't have our legs. And there's lots of people that, had them blown off in the war or like in Iraq. And I'm grateful too for what's left of my brain. Dude, I'm serious. Yeah, I did some damage upstairs and I'm grateful that I still am me, because when you're like seriously into drugs, you're like falling, you're fainting, you're crashing your head into stuff, you're getting into car accidents. It's rough and you can do a lot of damage. And so, yeah, I'm grateful that I'm still me. I'm not the old me, which is probably a good thing, but I'm the new me and I like the new me and I am grateful and thankful. Yeah. I like listening to your adventures. Very interesting. You are definitely a cool person. I'm glad I met you. Okay. So, thankful is the action that you do when you are grateful. When you are being thankful, you are giving thanks. And I think that's important too, to not just feel grateful, but to express it and make sure that the people that are important to you and the people that help you or do good things for you, that you thank them, because then you're kind of giving out that gratefulness and you're passing it on to them. And you're expressing your gratitude. So I think I know I have a lot to be thankful for. I'm thankful to be alive. And, it's like when you can't tell what somebody's been through by looking at them, but probably most of the people that have lived through a significant period of being in active addiction have been through a lot. They've been through a lot, and they've probably done a lot of things they are not proud of, and got into a lot of things that they normally wouldn't have gotten into. And so it's good to be thankful that we are whole again, and that we are in our right minds, and that we are in a good place to where, we have the things that we need, and that we're thankful for the people around us, and we're thankful for the things that we have, the food we have to eat, the places that we have to live, people that are in our lives. There's all kind of things. If you think about it, there's all kinds of things that we can be thankful for. So, okay, let's move on to blessed. Okay. People throw that around, especially in the country, that, oh, you're blessed, oh, bless you, But blessed, it says, is the act or words of a person who blesses. That's one definition of blessed. A special favor, mercy, or benefit, like the blessings of liberty. A favor or gift bestowed by God, thereby bringing happiness. The invoking of God's favor upon a person is being blessed. I think that's like the one universal accepted definition of being blessed, and like it's in the Bible. And then let's see, praise, devotion, worship, especially grace said before a meal. The children took turns reciting the blessing. Blessed, approval or good wishes. The proposed law had the blessing of the governor. So they're giving examples of each type of definition. So the main one is the act or words of a person who blesses. Actually, that's not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for a special favor, mercy, or benefit. Okay, so the first one, a special favor. You're blessed if, in my opinion, the way I see it, if good things are happening to you, if you've been shown mercy, if you've been given a second chance, or you're getting things that you don't righteously deserve, you're blessed. Like if you have a good family, or you have children, or you have nice things, you're blessed. But also, like for me personally, I consider myself blessed because I feel like this definition here, a favor or gift bestowed by God, thereby bringing happiness. That's me all day, and I think that being blessed is also a state of mind. If you go around all day and you're mean to other people, and you're short with people, and you're snippy, and you're rude, and you're unforgiving, that is the opposite of being blessed. You are also putting out negative vibes when you're that way. But you can always turn that around, and you can be blessed, and you can bless others by the way that you act, talk, and think. If you consider yourself blessed, you're going to be happier. You're going to be more giving and forgiving to other people. You're going to be kinder. You're going to be easier on people. You're not going to be so quick to bite somebody's head off if you're feeling blessed. I think these three topics, the grateful, thankful, blessed, are not just a slogan, but they are a way of life. If you can be on purpose, because a lot of times this stuff doesn't come natural to somebody that's in active addiction. They have to try. You have to put an effort into it in the beginning. being grateful and thankful and blessed in your everyday life. But once you start putting that in and sprinkling it into your day, and more it starts to become something that's part of you, and you start living that way, the happier you're going to be. The happier you're going to be all the way around. The more you are thankful for others and the things that you have, the more that you're grateful for the good things in your life, and you're grateful for the breaks that you've gotten and the way that you've survived. And then the more blessed you act and are, the more you're going to turn around and put those things out. I think it's that way, which with everything, whatever you feel is going to come out of you. You can't feel one way inside and hold that in. I mean, you might be able to hold it back a little bit, but it's going to come out in your tone of voice. It's going to come out in the things you say and the things you do. So like for me, it doesn't do me any good to try to fake my emotions, because I don't work that way. If I'm mad, you're going to see it on my face. If I'm sad, you're going to see it. You're going to be able to tell. And so I can understand when people say that you can't feel one way inside and act that a different way. That's like being totally fake. And that's, if you're doing that, you're going to really be, like conflicted with yourself. So and to me, it's like your thoughts come first and then your feelings catch up with that. So if you're thinking about things you're grateful for when you're mad, you're thinking about them, your feelings will catch up with that. Your feelings will start to be like, yeah, we are grateful, and your mood will lift. Your blood pressure will go down. You'll be happier, have peace, and I think having peace is the most rich thing that anybody can have. If you have peace, then no matter what's going on with you, you're going to feel peaceful. You're going to feel like, hey, I got this, Okay, so the other thing I wanted to talk about was helping others. And this is a big thing for me because, the job that I have, I get to be around a lot of cool people like Shay. And I get to meet a lot of different people and get to know them. And it's not even that I'm helping them, is that I'm being there for them. And I get just as much out of it as they do, I think. I mean, helping other people really helps you. And I didn't realize that for a long time. I was like, why do I want to help somebody else? I got my own problems. Like I don't have time for you. Go handle your own problems on your own. Like I got my own stuff to deal with. But in actuality, if you're really, really a selfish person, you realize that you are helping yourself by helping other people. It's a circle. It's like you put out help to others and it boomerangs and it comes right back to you. So you'll get way farther being happy by helping others than if you're just selfish and focus on yourself. If you help other people, you're gonna naturally feel good because you're doing something for somebody else. And I feel like as humans, that's what we're made for. That's what we're intended for. We're intended to help others. We're supposed to all be helping each other, and if the world really did that genuinely, we would all be like way better off, but unfortunately it doesn't work that way. But I came up with, or I didn't come up with it, I looked it up. 7 things. It was 7 things 7 ways that helping others is good for you. Okay, so the first one was helping others can help you live longer. Want to extend your lifespan? Think about regularly assisting at a soup kitchen or coaching a basketball team at a high-risk high school. Research has shown that these kinds of activities can improve health in ways that can lengthen your lifespan. Volunteers show an improved ability to manage stress and stave off disease, as well as reduced rates of depression and an increased sense of life satisfaction when they performed on a regular basis. This might be because volunteering alleviates loneliness and enhances our social lives, factors that can significantly affect our long-term health. Well, that makes sense. Helping others helps you live longer. It makes total sense. You help other people, you feel good about it, you're less lonely, you're being around other people, you feel like you have a purpose. I need to be scrolling down. I'm not seeing these things. I'm sorry, Shay. I didn't see your other texts. Yes, volunteer at a rest home. Yes. Sorry, dude. I forgot. I got to scroll down to see the new comments. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. The second one says altruism is contagious. When one person performs a good deed, it causes a chain reaction of other altruistic acts. One study found that people are more likely to perform feats of generosity after observing another do the same. This effect can ripple throughout the community, inspiring dozens of individuals to make a difference. Well, the first thing that comes to mind when I read this is, first of all, what the heck is altruism? But really, I know what it is. But it's when it's like a circle of people helping each other and you help him. It's kind of like you hear about somebody pays for somebody else's food at the drive-thru. The person in front of you pays for your food and you're like, oh, that's great, thank you. And then you pay for the person behind you and you just keep passing it on. I think that is altruism. So it's contagious. One person performs a good deed, it causes a chain reaction. The study found that people are more likely to perform feats of generosity after observing another do the same. Sounds good to me. Okay, the third way that helping others benefits us is helping others makes us happy. One team of sociologists tracked 2,000 people over a 5-year period and found that Americans who described themselves as very happy volunteered at least 5.8 hours per month. This heightened sense of well-being might be the byproduct of being more physically active as a result of volunteering, or because it makes us more socially active. Researchers also think that giving back might give individuals a mental boost by providing them with a neurochemical sense of reward. So it's kind of like getting high. Well, I mean, that's a neurochemical sense of reward. But seriously, they studied 2,000 people for 5 years and found that the ones who described themselves as very happy volunteered over 5 hours per month. So, hey, I think that's a good trade-off. Volunteer for one afternoon a month to be very happy. That's not even close. I mean, definitely worth it. Okay. The fourth one is helping others may help with chronic pain. According to one study, people who suffer from chronic pain tried working as peer volunteers. As a result, they experienced a reduction in their own symptoms. That makes sense. That's some mental stuff right there. If you're volunteering, you're helping other people, you're going to have less time to think about your symptoms. You're going to be focused on someone besides yourself, and you're going to be doing some good. So that makes sense. Hi, Linda Collins. Okay, the number 5 reason why helping others helps us is helping others lowers blood pressure. It says, if you're at risk for heart problems, your doctor has probably told you to cut back on red meat or the hours at your stressful job. However, you should also consider adding something to your routine, a regular volunteer schedule. One piece of research showed that older individuals who volunteered for at least 200 hours a year decreased their risk of hypertension by a whopping 40%. This could possibly be because they were provided with more social opportunities, which helps relieve loneliness and the stress that often accompanies it. Love you, Linda. So this study shows that helping others lowers blood pressure. So there actually is some physical benefits to helping others. The researchers show that older individuals, they volunteer for 200 hours a year, and they decrease their hypertension by 40%. Wow, that's impressive. That's really good. Okay, we got two more. Helping others promotes positive behaviors in teens. That's great. That's good because, you know, teens turn into grown-ups. According to sociologists, teenagers who volunteer have better grades and self-image. Dude, that is like invaluable because young people, that's when they can really get into addiction and get into like risky behaviors and start experimenting. And so I think anytime you can get a teen into volunteering, it's going to be nothing but good for them. Okay, last one. Helping others gives us a sense of purpose and satisfaction. Looking for more meaning in your day-to-day existence? Study shows that volunteering enhances an individual's overall sense of purpose and identity, particularly if they no longer hold a life-defining role like worker or parent. So helping others gives us a sense of purpose and satisfaction. I know it does for me. No, I'm not saying you're older. Shit. Okay. What I'm saying is that's what this study says, Shay. Anyway, so helping others gives us a sense of purpose, yes, and satisfaction. So definitely for me it does. And I didn't even really realize going into this whole peer support thing that I was going to get so much out of it. You know, and I really connect with my clients and I really feel for them. And when I see somebody doing good, okay, Linda, I will. When I see somebody doing good, you know, it fills me with happiness and it fills me with satisfaction. If I even did one little thing that contributed to them doing well, that's all I need to make me happy. Because that's the whole reason why the peer support program exists. You know, there's so many people that, you know, are struggling with addiction, and a lot of them are not at a point where they want help. So a lot of the people that are referred to me, they're actually not ready yet to stop, you know, but that's okay because some of them are. And those are the people that, you know, you can help. Those are the people that you can work with because they have that one thing that you need to start your life in recovery, which is the desire to stop using. So if I can help just a few people out of all the people that I see, you know, that's very rewarding for me. So, does anybody have anything they want to talk about? Because that's all I have for today. Thank you, Linda Collins and Shay, for being here with me. I really appreciate you guys giving me some feedback, and I'm going to end it. Thank you guys so much and have a great day. There should be more. Thank you, Linda. There should be more tomorrow. There's going to be another live video. Just when you first get on this, a new way to recover page at the top is pinned the schedule. So if anybody watching this later wants to see some more of our peer support live feeds, just please go to the top of the page. Okay. Thank you guys. Have a great day.